Before we pray this morning, I want you to take a quiet moment with me and just breathe. Let's set aside the noise, the rush, and all the what-ifs that weigh on our hearts. Today, I want to talk about something that touches all of us at some point in our lives. The feeling that things aren't going the way we planned, that life seems to have taken a turn we never expected. If you've ever looked at your life and thought, "This isn't how it was supposed to be," then I want you to know, you are not alone. Your story might feel messy, unfair, or confusing right now. But the God we serve is still working, even when we can't see it. Think about Joseph in the Bible. He didn't start his journey in a pit, in slavery, or behind bars. He started as a beloved son, cherished by his father, dreaming big dreams about his future. But in the blink of an eye, jealousy and betrayal changed everything. His own brothers sold him, and he was taken far from home, stripped of comfort, family, and security. Imagine the fear, the loneliness, the uncertainty. Yet even there, in a foreign land, Joseph made a choice. He chose to trust that God had not lost control. And that's what I want to remind you this morning. Life's unexpected paths are often God's preparation in disguise. The delays, the disappointments, the seasons that feel like nothing is going right, they are not signs that God has abandoned you. They are shaping you, teaching you, and positioning you for what's coming next. Even when the pit feels dark, even when the prison walls seem unyielding, God's plan is moving forward. Isaiah 55:8-9 tells us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." This is your gentle reminder today that God's perspective is bigger, higher, and wider than anything we can imagine. So as we start this day, I invite you to take a deep breath and place your life in His hands. The steps that feel uncertain, the moments that feel unfair, the twists you can't explain, they are not random. God is present. He is guiding, protecting, and ordering every step, even the ones that feel painful or confusing. Your story, like Joseph's, is moving toward a purpose far greater than you can see in this moment. And just as He was with Joseph in the pit, He is with you right now. As we continue, I want you to think about the moments in your life when it feels like everything is falling apart. Maybe it's a season of waiting, a job that didn't turn out the way you hoped, relationships that have hurt you, or dreams that seem far away. These are the times when your faith is tested, not in the easy moments, but in the ones that push you out of your comfort zone. And just like Joseph, it's in those moments that God is quietly at work, shaping your character and strengthening your heart. Joseph's story didn't skip the hard parts. Even after serving faithfully in Potiphar's house, after walking with integrity and honoring God in every task, he was falsely accused and thrown into prison. From the outside, it looked like his life was getting worse, not better. And yet, God never abandoned him. Every trial, every delay, every disappointment was a step in a journey that was preparing him for something greater than he could see. I know it can be tempting to ask, "God, why is this happening to me?" Or, "Doesn't your love mean I shouldn't have to go through this?" But beloved, that is exactly the moment to remember that trials are not proof of God's absence. They are proof of His faithfulness. 1 Peter 4:12-1-3 encourages us, saying, "Beloved, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you as though some strange thing happened to you, but rejoice to the extent that you partake of Christ's sufferings, that when His glory is revealed, you may also be glad with exceeding joy." Your hardships are not wasted. They are shaping you, refining you, and teaching you to rely on God in ways that comfort never could. So today, I want you to hold on to this truth. The fire you are walking through is not to destroy you, it is to purify you, to prepare you, and to set the stage for God's glory to be revealed in your life. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that He is weaving every moment, every struggle, every delay into something meaningful. Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Your challenges are not random. Your pain is not pointless. God's hand is moving even when your heart can't feel it yet. Take a moment right now and breathe that in. Even in the waiting, even in the disappointment, even in the seasons that feel lonely and unfair, God is faithful. He is shaping your story, preparing your heart, and positioning you for a future that is far beyond what you can imagine. Let your faith grow deeper today, not because the path is easy, but because you are learning to trust the one who holds the path in His hands. Now, as we move into this next part, I want to invite you to a place of surrender. There's a beautiful freedom that comes when we stop trying to control everything and simply place our lives in God's hands. Think about Joseph again. After all the betrayal, the pit, the prison, and the waiting, he didn't finally find peace because he controlled the outcome. He found peace because he trusted God's heart. And that's what I want for you today. Even when your prayers feel unanswered, even when the path looks unclear, even when your heart longs for what you don't yet have, God is with you, and His plan is unfolding. Surrender isn't just about letting go of what's harmful. It's about holding tightly to what is eternal. Matthew 6:19-1 reminds us not to store up treasures on earth, but to store up treasures in heaven, because where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Today, ask yourself, where is my heart? What am I clinging to that keeps me from fully trusting Him? Let go of fear. Let go of comparison. Let go of the need to see the whole path. Place it all into His hands. Your dreams, your future, your relationships, your time, your talents, give them to Him. And as you do, let your life reflect what is eternal. Psalm 37:1-6 says, "Do not fret because of evildoers. Trust in the Lord and do good. Delight yourself also in the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass." Commit today to live with eternity in view. Let your choices honor God more than they honor comfort or applause. Let your words and actions point to Him as your greatest treasure. And remember, every challenge, every delay, every moment of uncertainty is being used by God to build something lasting in you. So today, let your heart say yes. Say yes to trust even when it's hard. Yes to obedience even when it's costly. Yes to God's timing even when it doesn't match your own. Press forward, forgetting what is behind, reaching for what is ahead, just as Philippians 3:13-4 encourages. Run with endurance, fixing your eyes on Jesus, and let Him be your guide, your anchor, and your reward. The God who turned Joseph's pit into a palace, who turned betrayal into blessing, and who turned trials into testimony, is with you in every chapter of your life. Take a deep breath and let that sink in. Today, surrender fully, live with an eternal perspective, and trust that God is working all things together for your good. Your story is in His hands, and the best chapters are still unfolding.